Welcome back to the channel. Welcome YouTube family. I hope you are doing very well today. Today I have a new video, and this video talks about the seasons of the year. As you all know, we have 4 seasons of the year, and today we are going to talk about these seasons in Arabic. With that being said, well, let's buckle up and have this nice ride. Let's start this one right now. فصول السنة فصول السنة, seasons of the year. As you can see here, I have some words or some vocab that we need to go over in order to help us talking about seasons of the year, أو فصول السنة. And as I have mentioned, we have 4 seasons in the year. And before delve into that, let's see. فصل, that's the verb, فصل. The verb to separate, to separate things. Like you have A separated from B, from C, from D, and so on and so forth. So that's fasala. Fasl is a noun. Fasl is a noun. When you give صاد the sukun, that's fasl. Here, fasala, fasl. Fasl could be classroom, like students go into it, classroom. And also fasl could be season, as we have fusul. Fusul is the plural of fasl is fusul. Could be a season, could be separation. As we said here, fasl is noun. Fusul, that is the plural of fasl, is fusul. Fusul as-sana, seasons of the year. Infisal, infisal is separation, but one is done by, like, the person who does the separation, they call it infisal. It's kind of reflexive. In French, that is so obvious, but in other languages, I'm not quite sure. But infisal is also separation. Like a country, say, the latest country that joined the United Nations was South Sudan. So South Sudan infasalat, infisal. So they did the separation. It's kind of reflexive. So that's infisal. And then moving to sin, because here we have sana, we have sin. So sin could mean more than one thing. Could mean tooth, like your one tooth, teeth, like your teeth. Also could mean age. So back then in the Arab world, people use sin, the tooth or the teeth, to determine the age. So they don't have a record for, like, say, birth certificates. And also for animals, it's like by nature, like the peninsula back then is kind of like agrarian community. People, farm, and people raise animals. So to determine the age of, say, a sheep or a camel, people just used to open up the mouth of that animal and look at the teeth of that animal, and according to that, based off that, they determine the age. So they call it sin age. Sin, that's why sana is year, sin is age. Also could mean here age or tooth. And as I mentioned, they determine the year of how old that person by looking at his or her teeth. So that's why you see sana and sin are, correlated. And also some people back in history, they use, like, if you ask them, how old are you? They would say, umri, or I am, or my age, 25 ربيعا, 25 springs. ربيع is spring, that one of the seasons, the spring. 25 ربيعا. That means my age is 25 years, because 1 year has only one spring. So that's why they go by springs. Also, some people back then used to use the autumn or fall, as people here in the US say it. So when you ask them, or when they want to tell someone's age, they go by Kharif, and they say, Umruhu, his age is 20 خريفا 20 خريفا 20 falls or 20 autumn. That means 20 years. And as I mentioned earlier, each year or 1 year has only one summer, one spring, one fall, one winter, of course, based off the geographical locations. Some countries or some places like only summer or only spring, but I'm talking about the normal one, people know, judging stating the seasons of the year. With that being said, let's delve into this and see the seasons of the year, or فصول السنة. We have فصول السنة, okay? The seasons of summer. We have summer. Summer is صيف. صيف is summer. الصيف, the summer. We got فصل الصيف. فصل الصيف, that is the season of this summer. I have some sentences here, الجمل, and I have the English translation on the other side. So في فصل الصيف, في فصل الصيف, في is in, فصل is season, الصيف is summer. In this season of summer, or in the summer season, الطقس حار ومشمس. الطقس is the weather, حار hot, and مشمس sunny. So shams is sun, S-U-N, and then mushmis is the adjective, sunny. So in the season of the winter, the weather is hot and sunny. Okay. أحيانا is sometimes. أحيانا الطقس معتدل. Sometimes the weather, الطقس معتدل. معتدل is moderate or mild. وممطر, and also rainy. ورطب, and humid. So also here, مطر is rain. ممطر is rainy, the adjective. ممطر. مطر with one meme, that is the noun مطر, rain. With two memes together, ممطر, that is rainy. So sometimes the weather is moderate, rainy, and humid. درجة الحرارة. So درجة is degree, حرارة is heat. So the degree of the heat بين, between, or ranging from or between, between 40 و50 درجة مئوية. بين 40 و50, between 40 and 50 مئوية, Celsius or centigrade, some people say Celsius. درجة الحرارة بين 40 و50 مئوية. So when we say درجة الحرارة, the temperature, we're looking for figures or numbers. I need to hear the numbers. When we say الطقس, weather, I'll be looking for adjectives. حار, hot. مشمس, sunny. معتدل, moderate. ممطر, rainy. رطب, humid. Okay, so please put that in mind. All right, moving to فصل الخريف. فصل, the season of the fall or the autumn. لتن. فصل الخريف. الجمل, sentences. I have some sentences here and the English translation. في فصل الخريف, in the season of fall, or in fall, خريف or autumn. الطقس ممطر ورطب. The weather is rainy and humid. درجة الحرارة. So that's the temperature, which is the degree of the heat. And the degree of the heat, that is the temperature. درجة الحرارة, the temperature between 35 و 45 درجة مئوية. So the temperature between 35 35 and 45 درجة مئوية, Celsius. درجة is degree. So you can say 45 مئوية أو درجة مئوية. All right, moving to the season of الشتاء. فصل الشتاء, the winter. Okay. في فصل الشتاء, in winter or in the season of the winter, الطقس بارد جدا. الطقس, the weather, is بارد جدا. So بارد is cold. جدا is very, to intensify it. Like you can say بارد is cold. بارد جدا, very cold. في فصل الشتاء الطقس بارد جدا. أحيانا is sometimes, the adverb of time. أحيانا, sometimes. الطقس ممطر وجاف. The weather is rainy and dry. جاف, dry. درجة الحرارة, the temperature, بين 7 و10 درجة مئوية. درجة الحرارة, temperature, between 7 and 10 Celsius. درجة مئوية. All right, moving to the last season, which is فصل الربيع. ربيع, which is the 4th season. 4 ربيع. So the 4th season, or فصل الربيع, the spring season. في فصل الربيع, صاد, this is a صاد, فصل, لا, في فصل الربيع, in the spring season or in spring, الطقس معتدل. The weather is moderate or mild. معتدل. درجة الحرارة, the temperature, بين 20 و 30 درجة مئوية. So the temperature ranges between 20 and 30 degree is درجة مئوية, is Celsius. As you can see here, we have مئة. مئة is 100. مئوية is taken from the, the Celsius. So the degree, the temperature is 100. The Celsius system, the highest is 100. So everything beyond 100 will be, like, this is the burning or the melting point. So that's kind of like the hell. But مئوية came from مئة. درجة مئوية. All right. So I hope this helps you in order to learn the Arabic language and also to learn the seasons of the year. And as I mentioned before, to recap here, we have 4 seasons: فصل الصيف, فصل الشتاء, فصل الخريف, وفصل الربيع. And also we have some vocab here we need to pay attention to. These vocabs, such as الطقس, that is the weather, and درجة الحرارة, temperature. جدا is very, and also معتدل is moderate or mild. حار is hot. بارد is cold. بارد جدا is very cold. ممطر is rainy. مشمس is sunny, as Shams being the sun, Mushmis is sunny. With that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm so excited to be your mentor for this journey, the journey to learn the Arabic language with me. The channel is Learn Arabic with Dr. Elnoor. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so, and also share my videos with your friends or your family members. Until I see you, have a blessing day. شكرا جزيلا وأراكم في الفيديو القادم. See you in the next video.